Cool. Light's nice too. Yeah.
What?
I said the light's nice too.
Oh.
Yeah. Excellent. So, we were just talking about some things related to sustainability and kind of small business, and one of the things that you mentioned was buying this building and kind of watching this neighborhood transform.
Right.
Talk to me about that.
Well, I think the important thing is for people to really recognize how diverse the word sustainability is. And for us here in Arizona, we have different layers of issues as they relate to sustainability. And one of them is our sort of lack of regard for older buildings. I always like to remind our elected officials the greenest buildings of all are the existing buildings. In the race to be green, we're still allowing buildings to be torn down left and right, simply because we are very rigidly interpreting building code, which means that any of the older buildings are so expensive to bring up to current code that it sort of incentivizes the building owner to tear the building down. So I found this old building in a blighted and sort of forgotten neighborhood, and basically my friends and I went in there and gutted it and renovated it. It was a very rough neighborhood. There was a liquor store and a hubcap shop, and then I opened up this art space, and everybody thought it was crazy, but if you fast forward 10 years, now there's 5 restaurants, 3 wine bars, and 12 art galleries, and now we have a light rail that runs through our city, 19 miles of light rail, and now you stop on that corner and it says Arts District. And so I think it's a testament to being able to watch entrepreneurs with their own sweat equity transform neighborhoods. I mean, we reduced crime and blight in that neighborhood by 60%. So to me, that says a lot about density, infill, and creative spirit as they relate to sustainability.
Definitely. Definitely. And I see here in Phoenix, it doesn't happen very often.
No, we have a lot of dirt lots. We have, between our parking lots and our dirt lots, we have 42% vacant land in our city center. So there are some people out there going, ooh, I would never want to be there, but there are some really smart people out there going, I'm going to move to Phoenix tomorrow because I can buy myself a dirt lot and build whatever I want. What I'd like to do here with my little building, this is a tiny little building I bought here on the corner of Central and Camelback. I'd love to put a couple of layers on this thing and live upstairs one day. I mean, that would be ideal for me.
Yeah,
So-
and you've had this music shop for years now.
Yeah, 23 years.
Yeah.
May 1st was our 23rd anniversary. I know when you're, I opened when I was 19, and you don't really think about, I mean, at the time I signed a 3-year lease and it seemed like eternity, 3 years. So I don't know how the time went by so fast.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah,
What
but
an-
I love it. I mean, I absolutely love it. Even with all the other things that I'm doing today, speaking to councils, meeting after meeting after meeting, working on local first related issues, still coming back to this record store to work the night shift puts a smile on my face this many years later. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
And what's your website for Local First?
it's localfirstaz.com.
Very nice.
Which I started in 2003, and then I got serious in 2006 and formed a nonprofit organization. And we have rocketed up to about 1,800 members. And I also went back to the IRS and got a 501c3, which is a charitable organization working on economic development. So I now have 2 boards of directors, 1,800 members, and we're working on policy issues across the state.
Great. And you definitely need folks like that are really thinking about the local issues.
Absolutely. Absolutely, because I mean, it's great, obviously, to have huge, broad policies regarding sustainability, but it's really important, the small ones, that affect the smallest little communities. When you all make an agreement to do something, it can be really impactful.
Right, right. What was some of the ways that you've seen that happen for you over the years?
Well, even just on this corner, I mean, how far down do you want to break it? On this corner, when I got here, this building was abandoned as well, and I can show you, if you want to get a picture of it, the before picture that I have. The glass had been shot out, this door had been kicked in, and this was pretty much abandoned. And you can see now that we are the small local business capital hub of the whole valley. I mean, we've got a bike shop, a skateboard shop, several boutiques, handcrafted arts. I mean, you name it, it's on this corner.
Sure.
We have a candy store called Smeeks.
Definitely.
Stinkweeds.